We're back.
You're back.
We're back. Hi, everybody. We're here to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
No, we're not.
No. We're here to talk to you about convention, which is T-minus 12 days.
Yikes.
But big stuff planned for you guys. We'll be at the Mid-America Center in Council Bluffs. So just wanted to pop in. I know you guys have been probably missing us.
Of course they have.
A ton.
Marmanda.
So much.
We're back.
Marmanda is back.
She's not sure she likes that word.
I don't like
that.
it. Yeah. I don't. I'm not a big fan. I gotta
get over it.
Anyway. Okay. This is so good.
Okay, tell us about
Mark's script is
Tell us
trash.
about the CE lineup we have this year, Amanda, because we're pretty excited about our people.
We have a solid CE lineup, guys. So, like I said, we'll be at the Mid-America Center, Council Bluffs. We've got 2 concurrent education tracks running. I think we got a lot of good people. We've got Nate Johnson, Sean Carpenter, Monica Neubauer, Jessica Cassetta. I'm leaving a bunch of people out. We also, I'm sorry, I said Jessica, I meant Jennifer Cassetta. But we've got one of our own this year too.
That's right. So tell them about Tuesday, because convention is Tuesday through Thursday this year, so we're shortening it just a little bit.
Little
but you can
change
still
this
get
year.
between 12 and 16 hours of credit, depending on how aggressive you want to be. Or actually, you could get 20 hours of credit.
Depending on how aggressive you want to be. So, we're kicking off Tuesday with 2 great options. So we've got CRS, which I'll let you talk a little bit about, but we've also got our very own Gabe Walsh.
Gabe Walsh.
Gabe Walsh.
Our YouTube star, Gabe Walsh.
And he'll be teaching a 4-hour ethics class. So, for those of you who don't know, your 4-hour of your ethics cycle will end this year. I know there's a lot of talk about the code of ethics and what that means and how it all shakes out, but if you haven't taken an ethics course through the state, the national, or your local board, you need to complete that ethics requirement to stay in compliance with NAR.
Right.
That's different from the state, but NAR compliance, we need you to get your ethics taken care of through national, state, or local. So this is an awesome opportunity to do so.
Tuesday afternoon. With
Tuesday afternoon, 4 hours, 12 to 4, super cheap.
Yep.
It's a discounted rate.
$15?
We're doing $15.
Seriously?
I mean, nothing,
What?
right? Like,
That's crazy.
poor Gabe. Gabe deserves more than that, but he's not getting a cut
it's all
of
good.
it, so it is what
it's
it
fine.
is.
He'll fine. So if you want a little bit more that day, if you want to come in really early on Tuesday or Monday, we have a full day CRS class. So it's a negotiation. So taking your negotiations to the next level. Dale Carlton is a constructor. We've had Dale in Iowa before. Dale's a national instructor. Great guy. He does a great job with the CRS curriculum. He's kind of a, I don't know what do you want to say. He's just he's not too forceful, but he's also not like too easygoing. He's kind of that nice mix. He's got a lot of experience in this area. So if you want to improve your negotiation skills, improve your responses to your next negotiation, or not happy with kind of how it goes sometimes when you get in those tough spots, this is the class for you. So 8 hours negotiation Tuesday at Council Bluffs, Mid-America Center.
Mid-America Center. We've got, like as Mark said, we've got a great lineup. A little bit changed. We're just focusing Wednesday and Thursday for our main tracks.
Right.
We've cut Friday out of there just based on kind of what history has told us. And we know that you guys are busy this year and things are crazy. So trying to get it all into those 2 days. Sean is going to kick us off Wednesday morning. Most of us know and love Sean Carpenter. Always great energy, always great content. So he'll be joining us. And then I'm super excited. I know I said her name wrong and I really apologize. But Jennifer Cassetta has some really, really awesome stuff. If you haven't seen her before, she's got like a really, I shouldn't say, I'm not going to swear, okay?
Well,
she's
a badass.
Yeah, she's okay. So Mark sweared.
Mark
said it, so nobody's worried. But she's got a lot of great classes, really prudent to what's going on now, focusing on work-life balance. I think this market in this past 2 years almost now. Does anybody struggle with the fact that 2019 was almost 3 years ago?
I know.
Nobody? Isn't nobody? Just me? Okay,
the good days.
The good days, right? Time flies when you're having fun. So, like I said, lots of good stuff, building work-life balance, but her main focus also is agent safety. Yep. So I think it's really easy to get caught up in the crazy market that we're in and having to get in places that you sometimes forget about those really, really important pieces of agent safety and making sure that you're ending up home with your family at the end of the night. And that's really what matters. And I heard she's got
she-
something
She
really.
has some live demonstrations. Tell us about what
I
that
know.
might entail.
I feel like I need more detail, but I hear there's practice mace.
There's fake mace. There's some real live. What do you want to say?
Demonstration.
Self defense demonstrations.
I feel
So
like this is the
this
time.
is going to be awesome.
Right. I feel like this is the moment where Scott Wendell would show up and be like, "Let's make it an RPAC fundraiser."
Right.
So if you want a mace,
So wait, this time we can actually say she is a kick butt instructor.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
fair. That's
Dad jokes. Sorry.
Mark's
Okay.
dad joke for
But-
the day.
So definitely check her out. And I don't want to sell Sean Carpenter short. He's a great instructor. He has a lot of great topics. He's going to talk about being savvy and intentional on social media. He's going to talk about how the processes that he does and the way he reaches out to people and keeps in touch with his sphere and his friends and his influencers is amazing. And you need to hear some of these things. If we all did that every day as realtors, we'd be much more successful. So don't miss some of Sean's sessions as well.
Yeah.
That's fun night. We won't go too much into that today, but fun night is Wednesday night.
Yep.
We have some Realtor Olympics. There might be some rubber chickens showing up.
There's some chicken. I heard there's some spray painted rubber chickens, but
Okay, all right.
more on that to come next week.
That's right. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. You want to tell us a little bit what's happening on Thursday?
Thursday morning, we kick off with Nate Johnson. Nate's going to do a big tent diversity. It's kind of like our kickoff or our keynote for that day, right?
Yep.
And Nate does a great job. If you haven't seen Nate before, he also does national classes. He was a speaker at NAR's last national meeting. He just really brings it home, gives us a good perspective. He's from St. Louis. I've been very involved with his local board and state association over the years. He's really involved in the builder side and like sustainability as well. So he's going to be there all day. He's got several classes. We really need to hear what Nate has to say, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely. And then I'm excited too. We've got Monica that day as
Oh,
well.
boy.
So
She doesn't have energy, does she?
none. Nope, really flat. So it's no. Monica's great. And again, trying to bring you guys content that makes sense in your business right now.
Right.
One of those classes is pricing in a shifting market. We all know that the market has done some really, really crazy things in the last 18 months. I feel like I keep saying the last 2 years, 18 months, the last year.
Right.
I think we can fairly say that
been
these
tough.
have been historic
Yeah.
conditions
absolutely.
that we've never seen before, not just, pandemic wise, but pricing in the real estate market, what we've seen the outcome there. So pricing in a shifting market.
She's got a negotiating class as well.
She's got a negotiating class. She's got a class on getting the seller's attention. And what I like too, we
We
haven't
need
really,
that, don't we?
Yeah,
we need
I
some
think
more sellers to pay attention.
we would
Yeah.
need some. We need some listings.
we
I
need
think
some-
is what that is supposed to kind of go back. And then what I really like too, she's going to do. We haven't really done in the past is focusing on some new construction.
Yeah.
What that looks like. Building is
man.
still happening. So touching base with all of that. So I think
Absolutely.
she's got some
Yep.
really good content that I think it's going to be really helpful for you to go out and then use in your business after this.
Very practical, absolutely. And then on Thursday night is the big fun finale.
Our inaugural.
right?
I know it's kind of fun this year.
Cowboy
like I said.
Casual. What is
No.
that? Oh, Country Casual.
Thank
Sorry.
you.
Country Casual.
Country casual. So guys, think nice pair of jeans, some boots, maybe a sport coat if you're feeling fancy that night.
Hat required? No.
You can wear a hat.
Okay.
I mean, I might wear a hat. I have a dress and boots.
Okay.
It's like, I only get to break out my country, my cowboy boots
Oh, boy.
so often. So
Cowgirl
this is-
Amanda on her way.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to be patronized by Mark and his desire to not be able to pull off like a gallon hat.
I can't. I cannot.
I can't see you in a gallon hat. I really struggle with that visual.
So it'll be a lot of fun. We're gonna
Yes.
install Byron Menke.
Yep.
Byron will be our president in 2022.
Yep.
So we're excited to have that. We really need everybody to really consider coming over. I know it's been a wild year. We mentioned it just briefly, but Mid America Center is a large event center.
Huge.
We have a lot of space.
Yep.
It'll be a great venue for us this
Yeah.
year. It just fits us well. So it's only a couple hours away from most of you or less.
Yep.
So
Yep.
make
And
the trip.
We've
right?
got a lot of great exhibitors lined up, some nice sponsorships that we've seen come through. Like I said, don't wait to get registered. I know, like anything this year, it's kind of a wait and see.
Right,
And,
right.
get on there, get registered. I'd love to see those numbers jump. Like Mark said, we've got plenty of space. in that Mid-America Center. So
Right.
there'll be plenty of space that if you're comfortable, you want to be distanced out, that'll all exist there. So
We are turning off registration next Thursday, so a week from today. So you need to register by the end of day next Thursday, right?
correct. Yes, it will
So
turn
you've got
off at
about a
5
week.
o'clock.
You've got about a week here
Yep.
to get it done. Plenty of time, but go ahead and register now. Get your hotels booked. There's several hotels over there: Courtyard Marriott, Country Inn and Suites. There's others
Yep,
nearby.
yep. The
So
Horseshoe is
check
right up
out-
there
yep.
if you'd rather stay at the casino.
Bass Pro Shop. You can't stay there, can you?
I think you could bowl there, but
Okay,
I think they
okay.
frown upon you staying there.
Sleeping in their
yeah,
tents?
yeah,
Their
yeah. I
tents?
mean, you could pop a tent. I'm gonna leave that alone. I think, like Mark said, going back, getting registered. You can still register on site as well. So if you wake
Sure,
up,
yep.
you know, Tuesday morning, you're going, I can't miss convention.
Right, right.
Come on over. We'll get you registered on site. But it's really helpful for staff to have that done ahead of time. We love to plan for you coming. So we'll be back next week.
That's right. Next
Yep.
week, we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the CE classes. We'll
Yep.
touch on Fun Night a little bit more.
Yep.
We'll definitely talk about the Palace in the Trainer, Iowa for
Yep.
the inaugural.
It is such a
Oh, it's
cool
beautiful.
venue.
It's
I know.
cool.
And this is in Byron's home. You know, we're Byron. I don't want to say his
Stomping
hometown,
grounds.
but these are Byron's
Yeah.
stomping grounds. So just good people, good food, good entertainment. We'll have Finding Dixie that'll be playing for us.
Cool.
After we've kind of done the official stuff, some great awards to give out. So,
Ooh.
find some time to join us from that. This is not your typical, I mean, Byron would stand up in front of a crowd and say it, but this isn't your typical realtor prom, as
Right,
they'd
nope,
like to say. This is a really a fun night, a low-key event, great time to network and just enjoy yourself. So we hope you can make it. We hope you can make it for convention, and we will see you next week.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.